You wake up from a deep nap with no idea what time it is. You knocked out on the sofa after a heavy lunch. Potato pot pie always has the effect of making you sleepy. You swing open the thick wooden door of your cottage to see where the sun is in the sky. It looks like there are a couple hours of daylight left still. Plenty of time to gather berries and veggies for your salad, and to check on your forest-dwelling friends while you're at it. You grab a basket from the house, and after thinking a moment, you decide to take a silver coin just in case. Jim the Troll usually guards the bridge you need to cross to get to the field with the most luscious greens. He usually lets you pass if you solve a riddle, but he's known to demand a bribe when he's in a particularly sour mood. You head into the woods and find the life of the woods is brimming with animals and creatures. The heavenly smell of rain still lingering in the air from last night's pour down. And colorful polka-dotted mushrooms have sprouted up everywhere. The bluebirds are singing their song loud and clear, and you spot a few toads hopping about. You wonder if any of them are heading to the princess's castle, hoping her kiss will turn them back into a handsome prince. As you're heading into the brush, you're startled to feel a tap on your shoulder. When you whirl around, there's no one there, but when you hear her giggle right in front of you, it's Ona, one of the forest's sweetest fairies and your best friend. You wonder how she can flutter her wings so silently, and how she managed to sneak up on you from behind with flame red hair. "Where are you off to?" she asks, and you tell her you're going on a food gathering adventure. "Oh," she says, "to the meadows around the princess's castle. Not far from there lives a kind witch named Xana. Xana lives a solitary life, not often interacting with fairies or other witches. But every once in a while, she gets the urge to cook up a big batch of the most wonderful dream potion that ever existed. And when she does, she shares the magic with every critter willing to travel to her house and ask for a vial. This morning, a little bird told Ona that she has whipped up a cauldron of her best stuff yet. We better get it before it's gone, Ona urges you, although you don't need to be convinced. You were lucky enough to get your hands on some of Xana's dream potion the last time, and it was delicious. You mix it in with a mug of herbal tea, as the witch recommended, and thought all about the dreams you wanted to have as you sipped it. When you drifted off to sleep, you found that everything you wished to dream about was there in vivid detail. It felt so real. It was as if you were awake. "Let's go," you say to Anna as you pick up your step. She laughs and you break into a trot, enjoying the sensation of the wind in your face. When you get tired, you stop and crouch down with your hands on your knees, panting like a dog. On a hot, sunny day, Ona hovers beside you, flapping her wings 1,000 miles an hour while staying in place like a hummingbird. She awaits patiently for you to catch your breath. You look up. The bushes of delicious purple berries are already in sight. The only obstacle that stands between you and the sweet berries, fresh greens, and magical brew of dream potion is a troll who is standing at the post next to the white wooden bridge. You and Anna glance at each other. Neither say a word. But it's obvious. You're wondering the same thing. Will Jim let you off easy today? Or will he add an obstacle to your journey? As you approach the bridge, you can hear the gushing and burbling of the stream. The water's especially high today, and murkier than usual as the result of yesterday's storm. "Hello, Jim," Ona calls out, hoping that her bright smile will get her on his good side. "How are you this evening?" Jim squalls. He isn't interested in Ona's sweet talk. He says that you must answer a riddle if you wish to cross. And it's a difficult one. With no other option, you accept the challenge and he recites the puzzle, which goes like this. "I can run but not walk. I have a mouth but I never talk. I have a bed but I don't sleep. What am I?" Ona and you stare blankly. What can run but not walk? There's a long moment of silence that Ona eventually breaks. "Jim, do you think you can do us a favor? A little hint, please." Jim says no. With a big frown, he tells you to keep thinking. And you do for a couple more minutes until you start to get impatient as the sun is slowly but surely sinking lower in the sky. Word travels fast about the dream potion. You don't want to get there after Zana has given away the last vial. So you take your silver coin out of your pocket and show it to Jim. You think that he will surely let you pass, but instead he shakes his head solemnly and refuses the bribe. He must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. You know that you have to come up with the answer, so you do what's necessary in order to think deeply and concentrate. You sit down on the cool forest floor and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. You fill your lungs, count to 3, and release the air that flows out your mouth. You extend your legs and reach to touch your toes, releasing all the stress as you stretch your muscles. Calmly, you think about the words in the riddle. Run, mouth, bed. What has a mouth and a bed but doesn't talk or sleep? You listen to the sound of the forest. Now chirping birds are joined by the chorus of the crickets. The air is cooling off and the stream is bubbling. Your eyes pop open. That's it. It's a river. You exclaim with glee. The light bulb goes off in Ona's head. "Of course," she says. Jim looks surprised that you figured it out. He silently steps aside and lets you cross the bridge. "Thank you," And goodbye, Ona says, with a wave as she flutters off. As you walk through the forest and finally approach Xana's yellow cottage, you take your shoes off to feel the soft blades of the grass under your feet. The stone that makes up the pathway to the witch's front door are still ever so slightly warm from the afternoon sun. You don't have to knock because Xana sees Ona and you are coming up close to her. When she opens the door, you smell of something she's cooking. It smells so good. It's not a potion. It smells more like a tasty soup with rosemary. Her wrinkled face lights up when she sees you. As always, her white hair is pulled up into the bun and she's wearing an apron. "What a lovely surprise," she says. "You two must have gotten word about my latest batch of dream brew." She tells you that you're in luck. She's running low, but has just enough left for you and Ona. She invites you inside, and you chat about the latest news from the royal family as she carefully fills 2 vials to the brim with the magical liquid. You thank her profusely as she sends you on your way back home so you can relax and enjoy your food that you gathered. Now the sky is painted with a beautiful shade of orange and pink. You go around to the bushes and fill your basket with more wild blueberries and blackberries, lettuce, and arugula. Ona picks the berries and pops them directly into her mouth. Your mission is complete, and it's time to head home. As Ona flies silently beside you, she must have also be mentally planning out the lucid dream she'll have after taking the potion. You decide that in your dream tonight, you'll build a staircase to the moon. You'll do flips and spins around the air and walk barefoot on the rocky surface. In your dream world, no spacesuit is necessary. You'll look down from the lovingly blue sky and see the earth as it spins. Or maybe you'll fly to a dream castle in the sky. And once you're done, simply walk down the staircase whenever you're ready to return to it. Ona kisses you on the cheek and says goodbye until tomorrow. As you're filing home, it's time to relax. As you change into your pajamas and brew some tea with mint leaves from the garden, you add it to the potion. As you calmly walk to your bed and sit down, you hoist your legs on the bed and you tuck yourself into this comfortable, soft bed of yours. The first few sips of this warm tea warms your whole body, and by the time you reach the bottom of the mug, your eyes are closing by themselves. Slowly, your mind starts to wander into this beautiful dream that you want to have. As your arms and legs get tired, they relax to the sides of your body and you let them rest. The calmness of being home, enjoying a warm glass of this tea and being comfortable under your warm blanket fills you with excitement. There's no place you'd rather be, and you're so delighted and happy to be here. As your eyelids are now shut and your mind is slowly floating away, your consciousness is slipping. There's no longer any reason for you to be up any longer. It's now time for you to have a good night's rest. As my words begin to fade, slowly they disappear as you begin to fall deeper and deeper into your lucid dream.